All right, so could you, who are you and what do you do here at Christ Lutheran Church?
My name is Nancy McCullum. I'm a parent of 4 kids who have gone through Heights and 2 exchange students. And I oversee the volunteers for Falcon Fellowship, just reminding them that it's coming and just overseeing the serving of the food.
Can you describe what Falcon Fellowship is from your perspective?
Falcon Fellowship is a once-a-month event during the school year. We get speakers to come, Christian speakers, often youth pastors or people involved in youth ministries, like Youth for Christ, for instance. They give a speech or a 10-minute talk, and we serve the kids food. And it's students coming from Heights. It's also teachers that come from Heights. We have parents that help. So in a way, it's a ministry to them too.
Because we're not spending what with God? Time with God. We're spending more time on iPads and girlfriends that got other boyfriends and friends and girlfriends and friends that ain't even friends. It's being fake friends and friends. Amen? And we're not spending time with who? With God. And
We think about feeding the hungry, either physically or spiritually. And as Christ Lutheran kind of uses our building for this ministry, what kind of impact do you think Falcon Fellowship is having on the students or the people at Heights High School? Where is God in all this, would you say?
Well, the impact is a little hard for us to know. We consider this, those of us involved, consider this kind of a seed planting ministry. In about a 30-minute period, we hand the kids food, get them seated, have a 10-minute speaker, and send them on their way back to school. So we do not hear a lot of the results. But we know they're hungry for the gospel. It made me realize there are many kids out there who God, church, Christianity are not part of their lives, but they're interested. And I think that's the group that we probably, as Falcon Fellowship, attract the most. I think it's very easy for them to walk across the street to Christ Lutheran and have lunch and hear the speaker. And where they may not go to church on Sunday, they may not feel comfortable being in a church, they can come here, they get an idea of what church is like, what some church people are like. So I think the majority of our ministry is to kids who are seeking. It's just exciting. So I really feel like sometimes this is an easy entry point for kids who want to know about God to start to hear about it. I think for Christian kids, it's just a place to come for encouragement from the speakers. As far as, well, I'd like to read what one young lady wrote. She was a senior in high school at Heights, and this is what Falcon Fellowship meant to her. She said, "Falcon Fellowship is one of my favorite things at Heights. It's refreshing to be around fellow believers and even to invite non-Christian friends. I personally have seen God changing the hearts of my 2 Buddhist friends. When we were freshmen, one of them would get angry if I even said the word church. Now we're seniors, and he gladly comes with me each month. Even if he still mainly is coming for the meal, he is still hearing about God, and I know one day he will accept the gospel. My other friend has become very interested in Christianity. She came to church with me recently. It was her idea this time, and afterwards she asked me questions about the Bible for 3 hours. They have both come so far, and I know God has used Falcon Fellowship for part of that. That's what Falcon Fellowship means to me, and I know it means a lot to many other Heights students."
That's awesome. Obviously, you are a treasure, and this ministry is a treasure. What has it meant to you personally to be involved with this or to lead this ministry kind of as a job? I mean, this is your vocation. This is a great calling that you've had. What has it meant to you personally to be involved with this?
I just love Falcon Fellowship. I love teenagers. I think that sometimes people don't think a whole lot about teenagers, don't consider them real valuable. But if you look at statistics, and I cannot quote them for you, but the number of people that become Christians as young people is much higher than any other age in life. So I think that when you are sharing the gospel, teens, college-age students are just a very important segment of our society. And I just love teens and want to share the gospel with them. And I see my friends, and I see my children and their friends appreciate it so much. So,
Thank you very much.